Okay, this is Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out, joined by Aaron McKenna, undefeated middleweight, 15-0, eight-time national champion and current WBC youth as well. I remember the night you won that last December, but obviously since then you've been on Sky Sports, had another win. Just been going from strength for strength, and as I say, 15-0 now. How's things with you, Aaron?
Yeah, all good, Joe. Keeping well. Still training away in the gym ever since. Never left. But yeah, hopefully another fight now soon, and I'll be ready.
And is it how you feel your career's going, strength to strength, with obviously winning the youth world title, then getting a knockout on Sky as well?
Yeah, everything's going to plan. That last fight I had there was a good win for me against a tough Argentinian guy who'd never been stopped. So I was the first one to get the stoppage on him. He was a good amateur as well. He fought in the WSB. So I was happy with that win. Looking for bigger and better fights and move up the rankings.
Yeah, how important is it for you to get out before the end of this year? Obviously, it's you're kind of past that early stage in your career where you need 5 or 6 fights, but before the end of this year is kind of ideal for you, I can imagine.
Yeah, I'd like another couple of fights or whatever, a big title fight as well. So it'd be good to get 2 fights maybe. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm training away. I'm always in shape, so whenever the call comes, like I'd be ready to go. But yeah, I'm training for big fights, and I want to be in the top 15 in the world by the end of the year if I can get the opportunity.
Okay, so who in mind do you have that could get you to that top 15 ranking?
Well, right now I'd like to get a fight with Chris Eubank. Obviously, I'd have to get another couple before that, but that's who I'm eyeing up at the minute. I just seen though he's had announced a fight with Conor Benn, but that's a walkover for him. I think he should be fighting middleweights.
Who do you think wins that? Just before we go back to middleweight, while we're on that quickly, who do you think wins that clash announced obviously yesterday night?
Chris Eubank wins that fight.
Mhm.
He's far too big for Conor Benn. I think he's gonna knock Conor Benn out, so it should be an easy win for him. He
Mhm.
should destroy him.
Yeah, it's important obviously for you to get in big fights. What's your plan with the platforms? Obviously, you're here in the UK now, or Ireland, but fighting in the UK. What's your plans with the broadcasters, etc.?
Yeah, hopefully get more fights with Sky. After that last fight with Sky, it was great. They have a great setup and they work really well. So yeah, hopefully get more fights with them.
Yeah, are we going to see you and Stevie on the same card at any point as well? Obviously, your brother both undefeated. Um, when are we going to see you fighting on the same card on Sky? The McKenna team, McKenna.
Yeah, I'm not too sure when we'll be on the same card, but hopefully it won't be too long again before back fighting on the same cards because when we were, it was brilliant and all the Irish fans were over. Even we're building a big fan base over in the UK as well, so we create big noise when we're both together. But solely as well, we're creating big noise too.
Hmm. Your style is exciting one to watch. You feel like that's going to only help you when it comes to getting the big nights, the big fights, because people are going to want to watch. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's it. In this game, you have to be exciting. You have to be entertaining when you're in these fights. You can't just stroll these wins. You have to try and take everyone out of there that you're in with.
Hmm.
If you're not in this game to take people out, then you're in the wrong game.
Definitely. What have you learned since your first fight on the Hennessy show back when it was behind closed doors? Because that was when I first did an interview with you, and obviously you've come away since then. But how much have you learned over the last couple of years into this stage of your career when you're obviously calling out bigger names like Chris, for example?
Yeah, I've learned a lot in the last couple of years. I'm growing each fight and building all the time. That's just what I want to do. Just turned 23 years old, so I want to build up as much experience as I can. I've had world class sparring all over the world and learned a lot of my experience from America. So I think I'm ready for big fights now. And I could fight the world champions in the morning, but you have to build up and get a few fights first and win. So that's why I want to get in the top 15 ranking so I can fight anyone.
Yeah, I suppose that experience in America would have been vital as well. But yeah, it's good to hear you at that level now where you're ready for bigger names. When can we expect? Do you have anything actually penciled yet for a next date?
No, nothing
Nothing.
penciled yet, but hopefully soon I'll get a fight date.
Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. Well, yeah. Lastly, I should say, it's good to speak to you again. But what can we expect, in the gym? Anything, sparring wise? We know you've been in with the best previously.
Yeah, well, at the minute, me and Steven's just doing a lot of sparring with each other, and then once we get a fight date, we'll probably travel over to England. We usually go to Birmingham, Manchester, so
Yeah.
we always do good sparring over there. But yeah, at the minute, me and Steven's doing great sparring with each other. We're very lucky to have each other, and it's probably the best sparring we can get at the minute anyway with each other.
Yeah, it's ideal. Help each other out. Thanks for your time, Aaron. It's good to catch up with you again, and yeah, look forward to the big fights coming up soon.
All right, thanks, Joe.